Apparently it's really good.
Yeah.
I want it, but I don't want to spend $60.
It's a lot to spend. I'll wait for a sale, but I think I'll play it.
I want to play it, but yeah, again, it's going to be a game I'm going to wait for. I've been seeing some good things.
Quick update. I'm once again stuck on another boss in Trails, and I just haven't had the time to grind. I will fucking get there.
I tried to grind. I've been trying to grind Final Fantasy X, and it's just, I'm in a really bad grind spot. I don't have the airship yet, so like any enemy, I have to fight maybe 3 battles to get 1 sphere point.
Yeah,
and it's just not doing it.
I just need like a good podcast day.
Yeah,
just line up a few.
See, my podcasting is always when I'm driving here and then doing work and then driving home.
I've actually got a few more cool ones you should check out.
Look, there's too many. I've got too many already.
There's never enough.
There's definitely too many. They go for so long. Do you have any short ones? Like 20 minutes?
Yeah,
minutes?
I do actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm into.
Actually,
I think our podcasts go for too long, actually.
Nah.
Yeah.
Actually, real quick, Polygon do one called Quality Control.
I hate Polygon, so let's move on.
I actually like Polygon.
Nah, Polygon's okay. They hate PlayStation, so...
Well, a quick shout out. They do a long form review podcast, so it's like...
so it's like what you lost with game trailers.
No, but this is in podcast form, so they'll do a half an hour review of a game that came out that week.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, because you were saying you like game trailers because they had the long form reviews.
That was video, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's still the long form review that we... Yeah.
Agree to disagree.
Well, I'm just saying, you lost your long form reviews, now you've got your long form reviews, maybe in a different sort of format, but it's still long form and review-ish.
According to Shuhei Yoshida, president of Sony Computer Entertainment's worldwide studios and frequent PlayStation spokesperson, work on an official application for remote play support on PC and Mac is underway.
Woohoo!
This follows the summer release of Windows 10, which includes a feature to stream Xbox One games to the new Microsoft operating system. Remote play is currently supported via the PlayStation Vita handheld and the PlayStation TV micro console, so the addition of both PC, meaning Windows, presumably, and Mac OS support would greatly extend the utility of the feature. This leads into my next story, Govinda. With invites for the PlayStation 4 firmware update 3.50 beta now being sent out in Europe, new details have been revealed thanks to a leaked image. Here's a list of the other features you'll find in 3.50, including the ability to check the PSN status on your PS4.
Oh, that's chill.
Number 1. You can now send event or party invitations to groups or communities. Number 2, you can now share other players' activities. In What's New, for example, select an activity to share and then select Share Activity. 3,
Can I start giving each feature a yay or nay?
Yes. For number 1, what do you reckon?
What was number 1 again? Just reiterate.
Send event or party invitations to groups or communities.
I'm gonna give that a yay nay.
We don't have that many friends.
Well, like I've got a friends group, but I would never send it to the entire group.
Just blanket them with
it. You know
what
I mean?
Just see who fucking...
So that's a yay nay.
You can now share other players' activities.
I give that a solid nay.
Yeah, that sucks.
Don't really care about that. I'll never use it. I'm not even thinking about it, whether it's good or bad. It's just I will never use it.
3, depending on the content, verified accounts are now displayed on the content info screen so that you can follow the accounts more easily.
I was wondering about this because I was seeing, like, I've got Greg Miller and
shout out
Andrew Goldfarb and stuff on my friends list, and
happy birthday, Garfep.
They've got these little ticks next to their name now, which
yeah,
I assume means they're verified.
Can we get verified?
I would love to. Can I? How do you do it? But I noticed Colin Moriarty was not verified.
Maybe they're bigger deals.
Who knows? Well, he's just like Greg's sidekick, so.
It's kind of like how you're my sidekick.
No, I'd disagree with that. I'd say we're equals, if not, I have a little more clout than you. But anyway, let's keep going.
I'm sort of the host.
Yeah, but that's because I let you be. Gotta throw a dog a bone every now and again.
Number 4, PlayStation Network server status can now be checked by selecting Settings, Network, View Status of PlayStation Network services.
Yay, that's a solid yay, because sometimes you're just not sure if you've been hacked or what's going on, your internet's messing up. No, network down. Gotcha.
This is Sony, so you probably have been hacked. Number 5, notification messages are no longer displayed when friends join parties. You can change the settings in Settings Notifications when friends join a party.
Solid fucking yay.
That's pretty good. Number 6, all users of a certain age or older can now play games offline by creating a sub-account, even without a master account holder's permission. Use of all features normally available to sub-account users require a master account holder to sign into the PSN and approve use of said features.
Sorry, that is fucking wordy.
Basically, it's like you could make a child's account, like a sub account.
And they can play offline.
Yeah, like, so maybe you don't want them to play online.
Well, also, I don't want them to be fucking charging everything to my credit card.
Yeah, that's fun too.
There was a story like months and months ago about a kid who was just buying shit in FIFA online, and his dad got a credit card bill for like $4,000.
It's so hectic. My
just
dad
like,
would
what
fucking kill me.
The fuck?
I would not have survived such an incident. I was too... I don't think I would have ever done that, though.
No, but the kid was like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm like, yeah, you did. But anyway.
You little piece of shit.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to say yay. I don't really know what that means, but I'm sure someone will enjoy that. I won't use it personally.
Well, you've probably got illegitimate Whitehursts running around.
Oh, God. I was talking to Montana the other day. I was like, how fucked would it be if someone just called me and was like, hey, by the way, you have a 5-year-old daughter.
Why would you say that to your girlfriend?
We were having a whole little thing about it. It was funny. I was like, what would you do if I was to tell you now, 2 and a bit years into a relationship, that I had a child?
What?
She's like, we'd have a pretty serious discussion and possibly I'd dump you. I was like, what if I had a child that I'd actually known about for 5 years but just completely abandoned? And she was like, I'd slap you in the face and we'd be done.
I think the opposite would be more interesting. Like, she had a child that she didn't know about. Like,
how does she not know about it?
Exactly. It's way more interesting.
Fuck.
Since it's a beta, Govinda, keep in mind that some of these features are subject to change when 3.50 becomes widely available in the future. Hold up. If you're accepted for the beta, don't forget that PC Remote Play won't be available just yet.
You're missing things. Like, online notifications?
Oh, yeah. That wasn't in my story.
Yeah,
and that was the bit that I actually cared about.
Yeah, like, you can change your online status now.
You can, appear offline.
Or be away, or, that's my favourite, because sometimes I just want to play alone, and people are on there, I'm like, I'm just gonna...
Sometimes I want to play weird Japanese games, like Akiba
Uninterrupted. Oh, you want those weird, creepy ones where you're undressing girls.
That's actually an incredible reconstruction of Akihabara.
And there was another one that is like, you can make selective friends. When they come online, only those friends will say, this person's online.
That's cool.
Because I've got like 60 people in my friends list, and I don't want to see when all of them come online, but I would like to see when a select group of my friends come online.
Like, if you want to be one of those friends, you can find Govinda at Gov89.
Gov89.
Or myself at...
Very original.
KH4YL-Griever. That's Khayl-Griever.
You know, it's a better way, though. Just add Gov89, go to my friends, and find Khayl Griever, and
that's
add
probably
him.
Smarter,
It's just easier. Yours is a bit hectic. Mine is cool, annoyingly simple, though. You know what I mean?
Also like to bring up the fact, I spoke to Govinda about this off mic. Govinda and I have had Final Fantasy avatar photos, and without consulting me, Govinda went off book and changed his Sephiroth avatar to Batman from the Arkham Knight. And now, hold up, Govinda. Now, when I log into my PlayStation, our 2 accounts are there. Before, there was sort of this nice Final Fantasy theme. Now it's been interrupted. Squall's still there. He's doing his thing. But now suddenly, Batman's chilling out.
I always felt a little disingenuous by having a Sephiroth avatar when I had never completed Final Fantasy VII. So now, like, in hindsight, you've never finished Final Fantasy VIII.
That didn't stop me from basing my whole life around it, did it?
Yeah. So, look, maybe I'll change it back. I can't guarantee anything. Batman was free, okay?
That's bullshit.
But maybe I will change it back. I don't know. It also annoys me sometimes in certain games, like the thumbnail version of the Batman, it just goes into, like, entire blackness at the top, and you just see like, the bottom
chin.
half.
Yeah, the chin.
So maybe just for that alone. Not because you asked me to, it's just for that alone I might change it back.
Tweet at us if you think Govinda's avatar is shit. Moving on.
Oh. You think Batman is shit?
No, Batman's great.
Moving on.
World of Tanks developer Wargaming and Disney have announced that they won't be setting up their respective booths at the E3 2016 show floor this year, as the event doesn't seem to fit the direction either of the companies want to take at the moment. A representative of Wargaming told VentureBeat, quote, "From a strictly business perspective, E3 just doesn't fit our current direction. It's a show that is very centralized on a retail product, and as a free-to-play digital download gaming company, we've realized that while the show may be a good fit for lots of other publishers and developers, it's currently not a great fit for us. And of course, we appreciate all that the ESA does in their legislative efforts and their works to raise and discuss issues surrounding video games as an industry, hobby, and way of life. End quote. A spokesman for Disney chimed in, stating that the company will be focusing on additional direct-to-fan engagements throughout the summer this year instead. Both Wargaming and Disney are the latest to ditch E3 booths this year. EA and Activision have already announced that they will not be setting up their booths on the show floor, but they will still be present at the event.
So E3's dying? Is this what we're getting from this? Because it seems, what's that? EA, Activision, or Blizzard Activision.
Disney.
Disney and the World of Tanks is not kind of a bigger deal.
They're a big deal to some people for some reason.
They're a big deal to a small group of people. Not as big as the other three. Even Disney's not as big, but like for EA and Blizzard Activision to not
like they're going to be there, but it's going to be more like...
No,
like they'll have booths set up.
No,
like that's what they said. They're going to be there, but through more like they'll be a part of Sony's. It's not like their games won't be there. It's just they won't have. Well,
they'll be in Sony's booth, but they're not on the show floor. Yeah, they don't have their own EA booth. They won't have their own Blizzard Activision booth.
That's it,
and that is massive. And from what I was reading, people are like, that is a huge part of the main hall that's just not there.
Yeah, wow.
Because EA particularly was always a huge booth. And I can imagine Blizzard Activision was also another massive booth.
So we missed the fucking opportunity.
So I feel like by the time we have the means to get there, it won't exist anymore. So it seems like it's trending towards just a lot of other little events throughout the year.
I'm not, necessarily...
Well, I haven't heard fun things about E3s.
Yeah, most conventions are pretty rough.
Like you just stand in lines for ages. Yeah, and, lots of sweaty nerds everywhere.
Supernova is pretty much my experience. That's more of a pop culture thing.
Mm-hmm. But anyway,
it's sweaty.
That's interesting. It'll just be interesting to see how E3 copes. Because if I was a punter, an Aussie slang for a patron,
a little battler.
If I was a punter, I would reconsider going.
Yeah.
The only reason I'd want to go now is because Sony still does their press conference, but then I might as well just go to the PSX at the end of the year.
Yeah. That'd be better. Govinda, can't get enough of professional Rocket League gaming? Then this is news for you. Psyonix has announced the Rocket League Championship Series, which is the official competitive league for Rocket League. Partnering with Twitch, which will be the only broadcasting platform, YouTube, for the league, players will be able to register in teams of 3 later this month for a chance to win the first Rocket League Championship. With a prize pool of $75,000, the season will last 3 months, with all matches played on PC and the PS4. You said you're going to form a team without me. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, you're useless.
I am not useless.
You're bad at Rocket League.
We had practice sessions every week. You play with Sean all the time.
Yeah, and you never want to, so here we are.
Rocket League's kind of trash.
Yeah, so we were just going to join. We were just going to... Sean and I and another friend of ours were just going to...
Big fingers?
Big fingers. Big
You don't want those big fingers. You want these lithe,
these big fingers are strong.
Mine are strong.
No, they're weak.
They're not weak.
We were going to join. We're not going to win. We're definitely not going to win, but who knows?
Imagine if you did.
Exactly. You
cool
just
25
don't know with Rocket League. There is some skill involved, but also some just luck.
It's mostly skill.
Skill hedges the luck, but there's still luck involved. So we were gonna join. We don't know if there's a fee. We were wondering if there was a because where are they busting $75,000 from?
Oh man, didn't you just tell me they made $50 million off of this game?
Yeah, but this is not. I was thinking maybe the ESL or the MLG. Sorry, ESL, MLG. Major League Gaming was maybe just chucking some money.
Makes sense.
But yeah, we were just gonna give it a go. It would just be fun. Although we're worried that it's going to be in US time, so they're like, all right, everyone be online at 4 a.m. And he's like, oh, no.
Yeah, that's rough.
So we'll see what goes on, but we were thinking about just giving it a go.
That's it for the news.
Oh, cool. So is this time for
a PS forecast?
Forecast. All right, so it's my turn today. I forgot about this, but then I found something that I wanted to talk about. It is called Enter the Gungeon.
Gungeon?
It's just a little isometric I assume twin stick shooter. But let's see what the little blurb they've got here is: enter the gungeon is a gunfight